Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 23 of the Rage Against the Wretched show. Today's title is When Love Turns to Hate. I'm Ed.
And I'm Paul.
And here we go. When you first start going out with someone, you stay up all night, you talk, you drink, you're hanging out, go out with your friends, there's date night, going out to clubs, drinking, getting high, having fun, all this shit. You date for a while and decide, oh, let's get engaged. That sounds like fun. What happens then? You get money and gifts. More fun. Then comes the bridal shower. More money, more gifts, more fun. Then comes the wedding. Money, gifts, more fun. Then you have the honeymoon, which is pretty much a week or two of sex, drugs, and rock and roll in a nutshell.
Pretty much.
What happens then? You have your first child, and everybody's just so happy. They throw you a baby shower, and then there's more money and more gifts. For what? Why the hell do you deserve gifts just because you had a fucking child? I don't understand. I really don't. I don't understand why I should have to give you a gift because you got married, because you had a child. I don't care about them. If you want to be married and have kids, take care of them yourselves. Don't look for handouts from anyone, especially me, because you're certainly not going to get one. Then, what do you know? You have your second kid. It's not so happy anymore. You realize you don't have that much money anymore. You're both working two jobs. You start resenting each other. And then what do? You start getting bored. You start fighting with each other. You have no money. All your time, all your money, all your effort is going into these two kids. Apparently you weren't prepared to have. I don't think anybody is. So what does this lead to? It leads to resentment about how did I do this? How did I get into this situation? And then you start thinking, I wish we could have rented these kids first before we had them. Well, what do you know? That's not an option. You can't rent kids. So what does this lead to? It leads to boredom, resentment, and then cheating.
Yes, normally because you don't have sex anymore.
Yeah, you don't have sex anymore, so why the fuck are you gonna... Why not have sex? Just go out and cheat. What's the difference? After you get bored with that, then you just feel complacent. And you convince yourself that you feel comfortable with this situation, but you're not comfortable with this situation. And all of a sudden, it's, I love you, but I'm not in love with you anymore. So what happens then? They get divorced. 52 out of every 100 people who get married wind up getting divorced. You're a child of divorce.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, and I bet I know why. Because they said, Jesus Christ, we can't handle this fucking kid. Let's just get divorced and pretend we never had him.
Okay.
If I had you as a kid, I would totally regret having you. And I would totally resent you. Every time you needed a new pair of sneakers, I would look at that as no sneakers for me. What about my damn sneakers? So what happens now? What happens now is, like I said, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. And then you really start hating each other. And thinking to yourself, why don't you just fucking die already? Either one of you say to the other, let me get the insurance money and pay the house off, get the house, get the fucking car, you can take the kids, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I'll pay you whatever you want every month. Just get me the fuck out of this situation. So, is it really fucking worth it? I say, stay single, just date people, fuck it. And when you get old, who cares anymore? Do you really give a shit? You can go out and pay for it, and you can get some tail, some dick, wherever the fuck you want. You need some pussy, you can find it somewhere. Trust me. And that's pretty much it. That is dating and marriage all in a fucking nutshell. Love to hate. Thank you for watching. Once again, I'm Ed.
And I'm Paul.
And I hope all of your shitty marriages end up well. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Rage Against the Fucking Wretched. Good luck!